good morning friends. We meet again today with Miss Oka. Today we are going to study science and our topic today is the human body. Before we start the class today, let's start our meeting with pray. Are you ready friends? Pray, start. Finish? Okay, don't forget also to prepare your books and also stationery, yeah? Okay, let's go. Our body is one large of system. There are many other systems inside our body. Today we are going to study about two human body system, the skeletal system and also the muscular system. Let's start with the skeletal system. Okay, before we start our discussion, first of all, please touch your head. Okay, touch your neck. Touch your fingers. What about your legs? Touch your legs. Can you feel the bones under your skin? Okay, now first thing, please imagine if we don't have bones, what will happen? Yeah, our body will look like a jelly because it has no shape and we cannot stand up. The bones in our body make up the skeletal system. There are 206 bones in our body. Okay, now let's look at the picture here. These are our skeletal system. This is our skeletal system. Okay, let's discuss about the parts. This one is the skull, and then the next part is our ribs. This one is our arms, parts of our arms, upper movement, yeah. And this one is the backbone. And then the next part is the hip bone. And the last one is our leg. Now, what is the function of? Okay, we have three major functions of the skeletal system. The first one is the skeletal system will support the body and give shape. And then the second one, some bones will protect the organs, such for example, our skull will protect our brain, and then the ribs will protect the heart, the lungs, and so on, yeah. And then the bones work with the muscle to allow us to move. And then the second system that we are going to discuss is our muscular system. Now let's look at our muscular system. So our body is covered with muscles like this, yeah friends. What is the function of the muscular system? The function is they will work with the skeletal system that will allow the body. Okay. Now, how to taking care to our skeleton? Do you know how? There are some ways to taking care to our skeleton. The first one is a healthy diet. So we have to eat the healthy food, such as the food that is good to our bones, such as cheese, eggs, yogurt, and then green vegetables and citrus fruits. Without a good diet, our bones can bend and break easily. Yeah? Okay, the second one is the good posture, especially when we are sitting down or standing up. If we keep a good posture, it will help our backbones to grow properly. And then the next one is our sleeping posture. Okay, so no need too many pillow, yeah friends. It's better to use not too high pillow, yeah. And then the fourth one is the exercise. So we have to do the exercise regularly. Exercise will make our bones stronger. The last one, we can protect our bones by wearing helmets, for example, especially when we having sport. Now we will discuss our sense organs. As we know that God gave us organs, sense organs, to allow us to recognize the world. There are 5 kinds of our sense organ. The first one is the eyes, our eyes, that is as the sense of sight, and then ears as the sense of hearing, and then tongue, our tongue is the sense of taste, and then our nose as the sense of smell, and the last one is our skin as the sense of touch. The first sense organs that we will discuss is the eyes. Okay, this is part of our eyes. The part that has color is called iris, and then the black hole inside in the middle, we call them pupil. We call it pupils. Okay, this R is the schema of our eyes. The cornea, the pupil, the iris, the lens, the retina, and also the nerve. The pupil is a hole. It lets light into the eyes. So this one is the pupil, yeah. It lets lights into our eyes, go inside our eyes. Okay, the second one is the lens. It will form an image of the retina. So this one is the lens. So after the light goes through the pupil, it will go through the lens, and then the shadow will form in the retina. Okay, and then the optic nerve carries a message to the brain. This one is the nerve. After the shadow form, and then the nerve will send the message to the brain, and then the brain will interpret the message. The second sense organ that we are going to discuss is our ears. We hear with our ears here, friends. Ear gives us the sense of hearing. This is the schema of our ear. This one is the eardrums, and this one is the ear bones. This one is the cochlea, and also the auditory nerve. The function of each part is eardrums, this one, will convert the sound into the vibration. So after the sound came into the ear, and then the eardrums will convert the sounds as a vibration. The second one is the ear bones. The ear bones will transfer the vibration from the eardrums to the cochlea. And then what is cochlea? Cochlea is used to transform the vibrations into the nerve. Okay, the next sense organ that we are going to discuss is our tongue. Okay, let's look at the picture, yeah. This is our tongue that will give us the taste of bitter, sour, sweet, and also salt. There are taste buds on our tongue that will give us feel of rough. So if you feel that your tongue is rough, that's because in the surface of our tongue has lots of taste buds. What's inside taste buds? Inside taste bud has nerves that send messages to the brain. Then the brain will interpret the message of the taste. Okay, the next one is our nose. Okay, this one is our nose. Nose will give us sense of smell. There are also lots of nerves that detect smells. The nerves will send messages to the brain. Then the brain will interpret the messages as smell. So we can differentiate between the smell of roses, the smell of delicious food, the smell of bad things, for example, like that, yeah. The last part is our skin. Okay. Our skin will give us sense of touch. There are nerves under our skin that detect touch. Some parts of the skin, such as lips and hands, has more nerves that makes them more sensitive to touch. Now is the excitement. Oko will give you some assignment to do. This one is your assignment. After you have finished your assignment, you may submit to the link that Miss April will give it to you. Okay? So I think our meeting, we can finish our meeting today. I'll see you next week. So don't forget to pray before you end the class. Thank you, friends. Stay happy and healthy ya. Goodbye.